super
My
full.
face, I just went,
Since it's a little colder out, I'm growing my beard out a little bit, not too much.
to keep you warm in the
Yeah,
cold Florida winter.
my cold Florida winters.
That's funny.
I don't.
Yeah,
Uh, are we
we had
there?
snow
It's that
yesterday.
far.
We had a huge accident at our entrance to our expressway, our exit. It's like
Okay.
12 semis.
Oh my gosh.
This car you can't even recognize it's a car. I think hopefully they survived. I haven't seen that they haven't, but there's no. You're like, how did a person come out of that? That was a car.
Right.
It was that slippery. You know that it's that light snow, but it's super slippery.
Yeah. The stuff that everybody ignores. It's the first snow
Yeah, that's
that
what I always.
people.
Because my best friend died in snow like that, so I'm always
Yeah.
like, that's the scary stuff. You know,
Right.
people. Oh, we're live.
We
Hello,
are.
everyone. We are live. Hello, Deborah, Jamie, Deanna, Mindy. Hello, hello.
Hopefully everyone had a good holidays. Well, I know we've been kind of weird with our schedules, but you know that's partially the calendar's fault. You know, like
That week between Christmas and New Year's, nobody even knows what day
I
it is
yeah
anymore.
I as someone posted someone like, hey, just if for anybody that needs to know, tomorrow is Friday. I'm like, I needed to know that, thank you. Like I was like, I had no idea. I'm like, it felt like Saturday, it felt like Sunday, but nothing felt correct. um,
Right? And now it's all back to normal. The
yeah.
holidays are over. Hope everybody had a good New Year's. We had fun in the crafting Zoom. We celebrated 5 different time zones.
Oh wow.
5 different times. So we started with Atlantic time and then went all the way to Pacific time.
No, that's four. So then you started with the one just on the other side. Were you in there at 11 East, like 11 Eastern time?
10 my time. So
So
Atlantic is past Eastern.
yeah, oh yeah, right. Sorry, I thought you said Eastern. Atlantic.
Oh, yeah,
My
no.
bad.
Yeah, so we started with Atlantic, which I didn't know was a thing because you know, any other time zones I forget about. And they're like 13 minutes till the first New Year's, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? They got an hour and 13 minutes. Like, no, 13 minutes. But we had fun hanging out in the Zoom and celebrating
And there was
each hour.
any in there earlier in the night?
No, she was not.
Okay.
Hers would have been 6
Yeah.
p.m. 6 p.m., but she wasn't in there.
Okay. Um.
And he said, I need some crafting done. I had to go to Costco to get my prescription, and snow is coming. Needless to say, it was crazy. Isn't that crazy when snow comes? Still. Even if it's like a day of snow, it's like
Yeah.
people go crazy and have to buy everything.
I don't. I'm just like, I was never that way. I'm like, I would look at my stuff and be like, I got water. Even if I don't have bottles of water, I have tap water. You know, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
And I have toilet paper. I'm good.
I shop at
I have
Costco, so I usually have stuff
groceries.
in bulk anyway. uh, Mindy, that's when I have Sam's Club and Costco membership, and times like that is when I like to go to Sam's Club because you don't have to stand in line, you can scan and go. You
Oh
just
yeah.
scan the stuff as you put it in your cart and check out and leave, and you don't have to deal with the craziness. Eddie did hear it.
Yeah.
She said, did you hear my name? Hello, Eddie. Hello, Linda.
She
Oh,
fell
Eddie fell
asleep.
asleep. We were hoping we'd see you in the morning. Lisa, I was looking for you in the Zoom too. Hello.
I did not make it to the Zoom.
Well, no, you had fun though.
I
You
did.
didn't.
I did. I had a good time.
Expected, but neat.
My friend was asking me. She was like, What'd you do last year for New Year's?" I'm like, honestly, I have no idea. I 2023. I have no idea what I did for New Year's.
Uh, I was in Zoom. I remember that was was I by
Oh,
myself? I feel like I might be by
I
myself.
I remember now. I went to a friend's house.
Oh no, I do remember 2023. Connor had friends over, and we did games and everything in the basement. We played Jackbox and all that stuff.
Oh, man, I love
That's what we did.
Jackbox.
Yeah. On the 11th, we're supposed to go back to Florida through March. Ooh,
It's
Mindy, that
cold
sounds
here.
fabulous.
It's a little chilly right now. It's warmed up now, but this morning it was really cold.
Hello, Heather. Heather is new here from Nevada. No, North Virginia. Wait.
Uh,
NV is that?
That's Nevada, I thought. Now you got me
Oh, not North
confused.
Virginia. We did. Oh,
That's.
Alex.
I was like, what is North Virginia, Holly?
I can't believe I did that. We've talked about
No.
being geography before, okay, guys?
Knowing us, we're not there on the maps. We're not good on the maps. Because I even when you said it, I was like, "That's right. That's a thing." No, no, it's not. No, it's not, Holly.
Everyone's like, North Virginia, where is that? That's not a thing.
Is that North Virginia? No.
Well, Minnie's in North Virginia.
Yeah, just because you're on the northern side.
Oh man, that's okay. I thought Deutschland didn't exist either.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, welcome, Heather, in Nevada. I got married in Nevada, well, in Vegas, a long time ago.
Alright.
That's so funny. Envy. I don't like it.
Just making up your own states.
Oh, your dad's here. Tim's on here. He says, I'm way up north.
Yeah, how cold is it in Illinois?
Happy New Year.
Creative. You should make another YouTube channel, Creative Geography with Holly. This section of the United States is North Virginia, Washington D.C.
You know, so are you smarter than a fifth grader? Well, now they have Travis Kelce doing it. And it's like, are you smart? But it's like celebrities or something. But that are you smarter than a fifth grader? I would be great, except the geography section. I'm going to fail.
I am terrible at that show. I watched that show like once. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not ever watching the show again.
It's so funny. It's like watching Jeopardy. You're like, man, I really felt smart till I watched this.
Yeah.
Now, not so much. 32 and skinky. I don't know if he meant to type skinky.
He did. I removed it because no, Dad, stop with that.
Oh, Heather's 20 minutes from Las Vegas. That's awesome. I have a good friend that lives there. What's it called? It's right by Las Vegas.
Henderson?
A lot of celebrities live there. Henderson, yes. I'm impressed you knew that, Alex. Well, you were there for a very long time.
for a long time.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess we should. Hopefully, there's new image sets we didn't do last week. I wasn't feeling the greatest, and there was no new ones, anyways. Did you give me host by chance?
Nope. Let me do that here. I'm still gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh all day about that Virginia thing.
Space.
Happy New Year's, Kim! Kim's in California. Oh, Boulder City. That's so awesome, Heather. And Irma's 5 hours from Vegas.
Images. Advanced search down here at the bottom.
I bet Vegas is
Categories,
crazy
all
on
images.
years.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Image sets.
Are these the same?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to close my Cricut design space and reopen. It has been a little while since I've done that. Don't know if there's any new ones.
Alex has on his shirt I got him for Christmas. And if you guys were here when he designed the T-Rex, putting together the Christmas tree with the little, what do you call those things?
Arm grabby things with grabby.
Arm grabby things. I seen that shirt, so I had to get it for him. Plus his shoulders hurt, and he's like a little T-Rex dude.
Yeah, it works out. I am. Yesterday I slept on my shoulder wrong, and it hurt so bad. Yesterday I was like, oh. I went to bring a coffee up to my mouth. I couldn't. I was like, oh, it hurts. And to switch arms, I'm like, oh, like why does it hurt? Okay. Design space, share. Alright.
Yeah, if you notice that Alex designed a cute card, it was a T-Rex putting together the Christmas tree, and he's like standing on a present, and he's trying to put the star on top of the tree.
And he has one of those things.
Little arm grabby thingies.
Extendo arms. Images.
The Hoover Dam. I have been there. Did you ever go to the Hoover Dam?
Yeah.
You're in Vegas? Yeah.
Yeah, my mom and I went there, and then, yeah, we recorded a sunset there.
Well, I always think of National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation when they go on the dam tour.
Yeah.
I'm like, the dam. Please stay on the dam tour while they're on the dam. That's so funny.
Nope, doesn't look like there's any new ones.
No new ones. Well, we can go on to look at new, like, ones from contributing.
Are these new?
Artists and stuff.
Father's Day stuff? Modern cocktail? No? Okay. So yeah, we'll just look at a few different things from there. Oh, man. New this week. Let's click on that. And what is happening here? So, anybody,
I had to, like, I have one contact in and it's blurry, so I had to, like, go in on that. I'm like, what is that?
That's a cool card front. Midnight Kisses, New Year Wishes. That was like foil.
Oh, yeah. Right?
Thing.
That would be really neat. We talked about that. It seems like a lot of people don't make... Did anybody make any New Year's resolutions? It seems like a lot of people don't. There might be something you're trying to focus on, but not so much resolutions.
There's always something I'm trying to focus on. It just... People are like, what's your New Year's resolution? I mean, the same thing I've been trying to do for a while now, like losing more weight.
I said a long time ago, my resolution was just to make no more resolutions and you will never let yourself down.
Yeah.
Even though you kind of do, but...
Uh-oh.
Hi, Sharon. Yeah, it looks like they took the holidays off now. We're through the holidays.
And I'll be
now,
live.
We should be saying lots of Valentine's Day stuff.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day yet?
I think I'm going to try to do something tomorrow, but I have no idea what to do. I realized today, I was like, oh, I got to do a video tomorrow. I need to make something for tomorrow. And I'm like, what's next? I'm like, Valentine's. And I'm like, I don't have a clue what to make for Valentine's. So I'm going to attempt, but I don't know. I have no idea yet of what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to maybe get inspired with something today, but...
Yeah, that's always great when that works out. When you see something, you go, ooh, that's what I want to do.
Now, I did see something online for the laser engraver. I like that, and then maybe what I could do with that is, if I can find the file for that, cut that out and add some Cricut stuff to it, but...
Watercolor. I did watercolor. I was just playing with watercolor the other day. I did a card that I posted. And watercolor's fun because it's like playing. I felt like I was painting with water. Like, do you remember when you were a kid and you get the little books and you just took the brush on and with water and then you were like painting with water?
Yeah.
That's what I do with watercolor. Jamie said, dinosaur Valentine's card or penguins?
I'll have to...
Good idea. Those are both always loved.
Little corset card holder.
Name tag bookmarks. Oh, the corset gift card holder. That's cute. Oh, Cricut Access members. The new quarterly code started on the 1st. So the new quarterly discount code for Access members is now Winter10. Right? Those were the best painting books. And when I became a mom, I appreciated those because they don't make the mess everywhere. Like, if you just give the kid paint, you're definitely ain't taking that in the car.
Huh? What is...
That's what I was going to say, too, Alex. I don't know what that word is.
Is that what those things are called?
That seems like a weird name. I think they'd be called something like...
Railroad
English.
crossing light sign?
Right. Or maybe it's called a fumkuri. Okay, I'm gonna look that up actually.
Fumikiri?
It's a Japanese word that translates to crossing in English.
Ah.
Penguin in the cup. That's cute. New collections to explore.
What? Where? What? Oh.
Oh, no. Yeah. They got the beginners. And that's a perfect place, too, for people just beginning. Anybody new here with Cricut that just got a Cricut and are just starting their journey on Cricut. I saw that's so exciting. They have no idea the world that awaits. The rabbit holes you will go down.
Right.
200 plus thank you images to use for any project.
I was thinking that. I was like, oh, I was reading it over and over again. It's like, I need to click on it. Ow. My shoulder's still not great. I like leaned forward all weird. It's just...
That's so funny you say that. We watched the comedian Nate, something with the B. He was on Netflix. You know who come out?
Balak. Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The
And
guy
we
from
were
Tennessee.
crying laughing
He's
'cause
hilarious.
He's like our age, and things he was saying, and Matt was dying. He was talking, Matt's shoulders messed up, and he's like, I'm 45, and my shoulder hurts, and like, and we were crying laughing. I'm telling you, we were crying.
Yeah, that dude's hilarious. I know exactly who you're talking about. He's from Tennessee.
Oh, look at the little piano thank you card. Have you seen they actually have like cards that play? Like you can purchase them and then you can actually play the piano, or there's one that's like an accordion and you can play the accordion, or a guitar card and you can actually play the guitar card. We would need Louise to come up with that
Yeah.
for us, but it's amazing that those actually exist out there. Have you ever had, Alex, have you ever had something called St. Elmo's cocktail sauce?
I don't think
Very,
so.
very, 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 very spicy.
No.
Okay, so it's world famous, and it's like from a restaurant in Indianapolis, but they have it at Costco now. It's called St. Elmo's, and it's the hottest cocktail sauce you can get.
I don't think I can do it.
But here's the thing, it burns, but it's horseradish, so it goes away. It lasts a few seconds,
Okay.
and it goes away. But we've never ate something that was so entertaining. We laughed so hard, because it doesn't matter how little you use and how you mentally prepare yourself, you cannot get over it when it hits you, and it like goes up your nose and it burns your brain first. And then me and Matt were having competitions where we'd be like, okay, last one to like make a face, and you try, and then that zing hits you, and I'm like running, I'm stomping, like, oh, and I was like, they could do a whole calendar of just faces of people as they try this cocktail sauce.
I messed my stomach up with hot sauce when I was younger, going to all those places and where you have to sign a waiver to try the hot sauce.
Oh yeah. See, in the hot sauces they stick with you and screw up your stomach. Hot sauce that too, but because it's horseradish, it doesn't, and it's delicious. It's just I can't explain that burn.
Yes, Nate Bargatze. Thank you. I can't.
Yes, Nate Bargatze. Yes, we related to a lot of the stuff he was saying about his wife. We were cracking up. Mindy, I did not see that. I wanted to see that, but I was in the Zoom, so I didn't see any of like the New Year's Eve. My hubby though was at work and seen it and said it was great. Yeah, supposedly, Mindy, he's a huge stand-up guy now. They're saying he's like one of the best now, currently, but some of his stuff just related too well.
Yeah.
Oh, that cocktail sauce. When I tell you we were crying laughing, we were crying laughing.
There's a lot of Christmas stuff still.
Yeah, well, everybody's off. I think, everybody was off between Christmas and New Year, so a lot of this stuff will come down.
Yeah.
Or there's those really, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Prepared people? That's not the word I'm looking for, but they're already starting on next year.
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
Let's start next year. Big Sagittarius energy.
I know I clicked on this already. I'm just trying to find something maybe.
Bye, Deanna. Have a great weekend.
I do have some Christmas cards here. I have one more that I know I saw that was in my car, but I didn't go to my car yet today. So I figured I can just open these tomorrow before my video tomorrow.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm glad you liked the Bindi.
But I don't
I love
know.
Jelly Roll. We did the thing on music where it tells you Amazon Music your top played songs of 2024.
Yeah, mine does that on Spotify.
Our number one song played for 2024 was "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay" by Otis Redding. We
Huh.
love that song. Matt plays that song all the time too. Otis Redding had 2 of our top 10 songs.
I don't even know what that is.
What, you don't know what "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay" is?
I know. Is that a band or the name of the song?
Oh, that's the name of the song. And a little bit of tenderness from Otis Redding. He was in our top 10 too, but then a couple Jelly Rolls. And you know what was funny to me though, Alex? Number 5 was "Betty" by Young Gravy.
Okay.
I don't listen to that, so I told Matt, "This must be you, Matt." He goes, "Yeah, I'm driving down Stony Island. I'm bumping like it." I thought that was so funny. I said, "Nobody on Stony Island even knows who Young Gravy is, Matt. You know that?"
I'll have to look at my Amazon
like,
Music.
Who knew? Who knew?
My Spotify, like one of the top band. I'm just gonna. I don't know what. Oh, does Louise have anything? Let's look at Louise real quick, and then it might just be you and I talking because there's like not even a lot of Valentine stuff out there right now. Profiles.
Right? Other Jelly Roll is amazing. We went and seen him in concert in November. It was so good. It was so good. It was like he takes you to church. He really does.
Here, she has
He's such a
Valentines.
good human. He helps so many people. I just saw a story of a kid who, well, it wasn't a kid, he was a young adult who was ill and whatever, got to see him, got to go backstage. Jelly Roll loved him. Then he was really ill, and Jelly Roll made a whole message like, "Hey, buddy, I hope to see you soon. I hope you get through this." Well, by the time he saw the message went out, the kid had passed away, and Jelly Roll came and paid for the whole funeral, and so
Oh, wow.
the mother could grieve and not have to go to work right away, and just. Yeah, see, Otis Redding. They can't believe you don't know these songs, Alex.
I have
Yeah,
no.
Mindy uses Spotify. My kids use Spotify too. We use Amazon Music just for everything. Our Alexas and in our car. Oh, that's a good one, Mindy.
Goodbye June was my top artist.
I don't even know who that is.
See?
I mean, I picked a classic. Like you're picking somebody that's like probably newer.
They started in 09.
Have you ever seen Pretty in Pink?
Yeah.
Okay, so the song "A Little Bit of Tenderness" by Otis Redding is when they're in the music store and Ducky starts dancing to that. You know what I'm talking about? He's in the record store and he puts on that whole thing.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard it. I just don't know the...
Hi, Daniel. We got a little Jelly Roll fan club. I love them.
I saw Jelly Roll live, and I was like, it was alright. I'm just not like...
See him on his... Huh?
I'm just not like... No, he was at Rockville, so...
Oh, yeah, that wasn't his concert.
Yeah,
his
no.
concert totally different.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on concerts, really. A lot of people are, and I'm like, it's just a lot of walking.
Well, see, don't go to the concerts where it's several different artists because you're not seeing the production.
Right,
You're
right.
seeing them perform a couple songs where you have to, like, go to the whole... Yeah, I listen to the podcast on Amazon, too. Which I just started listening to podcasts recently. I hadn't listened to any, and then I heard the Osbournes had a podcast, and I used to love the Osbourne show. And now they have a podcast. Yeah, that's a good point, Mindy. I do pay for Spotify for my daughter, and I'm like, can we have a Spotify family plan? I paid for it.
Weird. I don't know.
Louise's projects aren't showing her.
I saw the most recent one was a Valentine's one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you miss that, Holly?
I did.
Okay.
I think I was reading the chat and catch it up.
Sure. I'll share this again. This is Explosion Envelope.
Oh, you open it and all the hearts rain out. That's so cool. That's fun. With the scattered party foil hearts. That's a good thing to use the party foil for too, like confetti.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's really good for little pieces like that because it's hard to use for anything else really. You can use it for
Yeah.
things, but it's really good for that.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan's is good, Heather, and
Yeah, I
gosh,
listen.
he sabotaged pretty hardly. I'm gonna have to check those out. I have not heard of them.
Of who? No.
Tasha Sultana and Hippie Sabotage.
No.
The Y Files podcast. There's so many podcasts now. That is a super cute card. Louise always does a great job with her cards. Well, everything she creates, she does way more than cards. Way more than cards. I think somebody made the castle, or like the manor in Design Space, but they made it all green, and it was like the Wizard of Oz. It was like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's super neat. Oh, a YouTube channel. What's the podcast we listened to, Alex? When we were, it's Two Bears, One Cave.
Yeah. That's not for everybody. I wasn't gonna say it, but it's just not for everybody.
Well, it was Bert Crusher and
Bert Kreischer
and Tom
Segura.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. They're friends of Joe Rogan.
Though. We listened to it when we were going from Florida. Funny.
They're friends of Joe Rogan, so they're on Joe Rogan podcast all the time.
Yeah.
And then since we brought them up, Your Mom's House with Tom and his wife is hilarious. I've been watching that. They're a lot more entertaining to watch than to listen to, because they show different videos and stuff. But
so where do you watch the podcasts?
On YouTube.
Oh, okay. They just put them on YouTube.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bert, actually, Alex introduced me to Bert. I had never heard of Bert, and then we went down a whole Bert rabbit hole, and it was so funny. The machine. Oh, well, we're talking comedy because we don't have many.
We're not really doing crafts right now. There's nothing new right now. It's like Cricut has been offline for like 2 weeks.
We're having our after holiday roundup.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any crafting goals this year they want to do? Like maybe a type of project you've never made before, or something you've been intimidated to do but you wanted to do.
Mustache was just flat. I don't know what I want to do.
I want to try some stuff with epoxy and resin. I've never worked with it. And then I can use vinyl within it too in some projects, but I really want to do some, and I might do this, change this. Although I love this, and I made this, and I really like this.
Yeah.
Here though, but I want to do a big, like, pour that looks like, geodes and agates, but it's got crystals too.
Yeah.
Some gold and everything in it. And I want to do a big piece for there, but I want to try smaller. And I've never used the epoxy, so I need to start.
Yeah, I know. Once you figure it out, please let me know. I have some epoxy and resin in a box, and I'm like, I'll get to you because I have those cigar wrappers, and I'm going to do some cutting boards first, but I'm also watched some videos where people were using Mod Podge for that, and I was like, maybe I'll try it with that because I know I have some in here. I think that is in there. So I figured I'd try that out. But
I love it, Heather. Oh yes, epoxy and resin jewelry with pressed flowers. Yes, I want to do stuff with pressed flowers in it too. And like, I was talking to my daughter, and I'm like, oh, you can make the tabletops. You just do you pour the round, and you can buy the mold, and then you pour the tabletop and put the legs on it. But people put like flowers in it, or you could put so much stuff.
I was gonna do a tabletop with cigar wrappers. So, and I have different people at the lounges giving me wrappers. So I have a ridiculous amount of wrappers now, where I need to start making like collage of them, just like sticker bombs all over. So.
That would be really cool to do a table of cigar wrappers.
Yeah. So.
That'd be really neat. And he said, just to craft in general, I have so much material and ideas. First project is to craft a big bag of time to craft. Look at that, Eddie. I hope you're able to craft that. Oh, Irma's learning paper quilling. That's awesome. That's another thing. I was watching some videos of that recently. And it's so amazing. Definitely time consuming, but very cool to watch him curl them up and then fit them into the places. Yeah, right, Mindy. The problem is these like videos or the little reels. They're like all of mine are craft with food. It's like the crafter food. That's what they show me. And but so many rabbit holes. And then I know your list is like longer and longer. Like for Christmas, they're like, "What do you want?" It's like, "I just want art supplies and crafts." I'm like, that's like a kid. Just give me stuff to play with.
I want to do more with the laser engraver as well. I got a lot of cool ideas for that.
Yeah, it's cool to see what those things can do.
And then
There's so much. But you can use epoxy. You can use your Cricut with it too, and then cut vinyl. I have a big tray on my ottoman. It's just white, and I was gonna cut vinyl, but then I'm like, no, I could epoxy, do a cool pour somehow, maybe make it look like agate, or, and then.
Well, do you have any?
Put vinyl.
Do you have any crystal slices, like the agate slices?
I don't think I have any slices.
Because I know I have a few, but that would be cool to actually have them in there.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea, Alex.
So to do that with the epoxy and then get the same kind of colors underneath, and then or do the pour first, like paint pour, put the agate pieces basically over the parts that you don't like, and then do an epoxy pour over top, like a clear epoxy pour over top.
That'd be really cool.
It'd be a very heavy tray.
It would be a heavy tray. It would be a heavy tray.
It's there for balancing things.
And it's just white. I'm like, it's a blank canvas, so I knew I was going to do something with it, but I wasn't sure what. Cookie Sabotage, check out Drifter. I have to look at these.
That's all good. Music, I'll write that down right now, actually. I got a pen.
All I want for Christmas is crafting stuff. That was exactly me this year. Exactly.
I'm always looking for new music.
See, we're simple to please. Just give us stuff to play with and craft with, and we're good.
What?
I got some more canvases. I have a bunch of canvases, though, so I have a lot more.
I have a lot of canvases.
Yeah, I want to do some more messy, like, paint pour canvases. Ooh, I did not know that, Heather. They sell some faux agate pieces, too.
Oh, there you go. That's cool. That'd be great. So that way you're not actually using real.
Right. Right, and then I seen you can, like, when you put the fake crystals in, you can color them, too, with alcohol ink. So if you're doing, like, amethyst, you can take the clear, like, crushed glass with alcohol inks, make them purple, and then they... Very exciting. Any plans for this weekend, Alex?
Tonight... So my friend Melody and I, we got each other the same gift. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, which is perfect.
Yeah, it's Orlando Pub Pass. So tonight we're going to go to Claremont, because there's some breweries in Claremont, to use our Pub Pass. So basically, for the people that don't know what Pub Pass is, there's 25, you choose what city you want it to go in. She lives near Orlando, so I got her the Orlando one. And it's a little passport book that has 25 different breweries in it. And you go to that brewery and it's buy one, get one free beer at that brewery. So you get two for the price of one.
That's very fun. It's perfect that you each got it because you have somebody to go with that.
Right.
And if anybody's looking to buy anything on Cricut, they do. It's the last days of the holiday sales, so they're still going on. You can still get the AutoPress for $2.99. Which is wild. I keep checking daily. Like, is the price still there? It is. But everything's still 50% off. Until, I'm guessing Sunday, it's going to change.
And if talking about music real quick, we were talking about Goodbye June. Secrets of the Sunset. Great song.
in Houston.
Oh, nice.
I've never been to Texas. Have you been to Texas, Alex?
Yeah. You have to drive through it. I'll be in Texas in March. My brother's graduation for the Air Force. I told him he had to know. He's like, I need to know right now. I have to let my person know. I was like, yep. Here's my information. Here's my information. I'll be there. So March 13th, I'll be.
Early.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to get like clearance. Do they have to like?
Yeah, they need it. They need my social security. They need my license. Like, yeah, you have to.
Oh.
So for my brother's graduating from the, hopefully, will be graduating from the basic training. he leaves very soon for basic training for the Air Force.
Born very soon.
I know, it's so sad. He's gonna be gone.
He's leaving the end of this month, and his baby's being born in beginning of February.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going. He'll be at basic. I was like, no, because it got delayed because of things they needed. So he was supposed to be gone already. So but now I'm like, not right before his baby's born. That's so sad.
I know.
It was like Matt. He didn't see his daughter until she was 6 months old because he got set out on the med cruise the week she was born.
Yeah. But no, I've been to Texas a few times. I mean, driving through to go to Vegas every time.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, Alex. I do know that much about geography. You do go there to get there.
Yeah.
Oh, Irma got the hat press. Yeah, that was a great deal on the hat press. I think it was like $79.
Oh, I understand traffic. Being from Chicago area, I lived in Atlanta. I was an Uber driver in Chicago.
Atlanta's worse than Chicago, right? Atlanta traffic.
Yeah, and I was an Uber driver in Atlanta. And then I Ubered in Tampa, I Ubered in Orlando, and Orlando's the worst for traffic. They'll never make it up to like, oh, the worst traffic in the country. It's just because of the drivers. All the drivers here are from all around the world. No one's like from here. So you got all the states and all the countries and cities in the world just... How do you drive?
It's true. You guys said that like the people are like, why would Florida be such bad drivers? No, they really are.
It's terrible.
They really are.
So we're from an hour south of Chicago, but I Ubered in Chicago.
Yeah, I live 45 minutes from Chicago. Right now. Well, I lived in Illinois and I jumped over to Indiana because that's what makes more sense.
Yeah, for tax reasons.
But my husband works in Chicago, so he drives there every day. It's not as bad. I mean, ever since COVID, I don't know, a lot more remote working and stuff. It doesn't seem like the traffic's as bad as it was.
Yeah.
Worst traffic is DC. Ooh, same. People from all over the world. That makes sense. She said, stay away from the diplomatic license plates. Ooh.
Yeah, when I went to DC, I rode on a bus. I didn't have to deal with all that. There was people on the bus that were like, oh, through these trees, usually you can't see the buildings, but it's part of the NSA. And I'm like, I just know that's a government term, and I don't like it. It just freaks me out. Like, but all the trees were dying, so you could see the buildings. He's like, oh, I've never seen the buildings before. And I was like, Oh, wow. Diplomats are immune from paying damages they do in accidents.
Really? That's mind-blowing to me. Like, they can just... and have no... That's wild.
It's too cold to live in Chicago. My last winter up there was too cold for me.
You know what, though? Honestly, the last couple winters have been super mild. Hardly any snow. And, like, we get it was just 50 degrees the other day. We get... which isn't normal, but it has been the last couple of years. It's been weird. We get, like, the bursts where it's, like, cold, but not like we used to. It's very weird.
Like that time when I was there?
Yeah.
When it was minus 49 degrees, and the wind chill was 63 below. It was so... you couldn't be outside for more than 4 minutes. Your eyelids would freeze shut.
That's true. That's true.
But
Well, hopefully next week, guys. These are shorter ones, but hopefully
Yeah.
next week things get into more normal after this is the last like holiday week.
Yeah.
So hopefully next week we have a bunch of new images to show. And if anybody has any projects they ever want us to show your projects, let us know because we can show your profile projects too.
Yes. And then also, I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to attempt to do some sort of Valentines something. Don't know what it is yet. No, I'm just gonna have to do some research on that. Oh, born and raised in Geneva. That's way up north. I have family in St. Charles. I have family in Batavia.
Yeah, my best friend moved from Vegas to Batavia, actually. She's in Batavia now.
I think my cousin's a cop out there.
Alex and his 47 cousins or something.
No, it's more than that.
I thought you were picking a high number.
Well, I mean, first cousins, but once you add their kids, and it's a lot. Because I'm 28 to 32 grandchildren, so just on my dad's side.
That is wild. I can't imagine.
There's a lot of us, but.
Isn't there Batavia in Germany? I would think so. Oh, that's Bavarian. I was like, isn't there pretzels?
Here we go with Holly's creative geography. This is Bavaria.
Oh, at least I don't try to hide that I don't know. Like, I just... it is what it is. Now, if I was in school and I took geography, I would have done great because I'm very good at memorizing.
Mesmerizing.
But, like one of those things, you know, I learned it for then, but I didn't like put it in the long-term bank. I just put it in the, hey, I gotta pass this test short-term bank.
Yeah.
There's definitely a Bavaria. Okay, definitely Bavaria. That's where the pretzels are. Bavarian pretzels. Like, of course it's a food.
What's the cream inside the donuts?
Bavarian cream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, is that a thing too, Annie? Like, Bavarian cream donuts?
I know there's Boston cream, but that's not... It's a state here. Wait, Germany has states?
Yeah, right? Are they... Well, it would make sense. Wait.
Don't put a map in front of us.
Well, now I'm thinking of, like... Do other countries, like, France doesn't have states, right? They just have Maybe we're just way wrong, Alex. I should just stop speaking. It's just good.
Pretzels?
Germany has states. Pretzels.
What are pretzels?
It's a pretzel. A pretzel. 16 states in Germany.
What? I have no idea. I feel stupid.
Oh, I know. Kip said, I'm trying not to buy the AutoPress, but the price is too good. We have several people in our chat that there's been happy accidents where the AutoPress just jumped into their cart.
Oh, so they are pretzels here, but pretzels there.
Oh, you called that. I didn't know that. Well, now I want a pretzel. I have a donut. Kids worked at Dunkin' for a couple of years now as teenagers, and they bring donuts home. I'm so over donuts. Unless it's Alex Donuts, where Alex finds the really good, like, fancy, like... Yeah. We have a new place in town, though, that does those, and I haven't had them. They've been open for months. They're called Parlor Donuts, but they're croissant donuts, so it's, like, layered, flaky, but, like, the fancy, all different ones.
That sounds good.
Oh, France has departments that's similar to states.
Departments. That's weird.
One day I knew that, I'm sure. Alright, so Alex will be live tomorrow, noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern.
Come along and see what he designs in Design Space. Switzerland has cantons. Yeah, this is all stuff I would fail on. Yeah. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No, I am not. I'll just tell you that, and then I won't actually have to take the test. So.
Well, and sometimes on that show, it's like, this is a third grade science question or something, and you're like, oh, third grade science, this is gonna be easy, and then they say it, and you're like, what are they teaching these kids?
Like, where did these kids?
Swedish days. In Geneva, we always celebrated Swedish days. That's interesting. Is Geneva? I've never been to Geneva, actually.
It's beautiful up there. It's like one of the weird spots in Illinois that's actually pretty.
Because the lake's right there, too, right? Lake Geneva?
I think so. I just remember it being, like, pretty hilly up there.
Mindy, I think you eat Swedish fish and lingonberries. Lingonberries? Isn't that the Swedish thing? Lingonberries?
No idea.
Have you not been to IKEA, Alex?
Meatballs?
Yeah, with the lingonberry sauce. That's
Oh,
what they
is that what
have.
that is? I don't know.
Yeah.
They're delicious, though.
Yeah, like all I know.
I didn't know it was lingonberry. I was like, meatballs, please.
Because they also have like a lingonberry, like, it's not soda, but it's kind of like a soda, like that you can get at IKEA.
Nah, she said Geneva. She's from Geneva, Illinois, earlier. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys all have a good weekend. Join Alex tomorrow and we'll see what he creates.
Because I still don't know. So come help me out. Give me some ideas.
Yeah, sometimes it's a group thing too. We're like, okay, what are we gonna do? I'll do that too. We're like, I can't decide on something. Be like, okay, guys, I like these 3 images. Which one we going with? And it's kind of a group effort, and it's fun because we all kind of come up with it together. So, let's make a T-shirt.
I probably won't because I still can't find my plug for my press. So, T-shirts are out for me right now. But.
Yep. All right, everybody have a good week. And a lot of Swedish people migrated from Sweden to Geneva, Illinois.
Weird.
That is bizarre to me, Heather. I'm gonna have to look this up about Geneva. And it's by my best friend. I haven't seen her yet in Batavia, so I need to go out there. But everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you. Join us tomorrow at noon. I'll be in the chat, but Alex will be live. Bye,
Toodles.
guys.